Hi guys, welcome to Watch Out Crypto. I am Alan Chang. Let's get started. Based on the data from AI Coin, Bitcoin has dropped 7 weeks in a row from March 28th around 46,900 till May 16th at 30,000 US dollars. The drop down rate landed at 36%, which created the longest drop down in history. At the same time, Nasdaq has dropped 25.5% since the beginning of this year. Dow Jones and S&P 500 both dropped down 10%. According to the weekly candlestick chart, Dow Jones dropped 7 weeks in a row as well. 7 weeks ago, Dow Jones closed at 34,861 until last week closing at 32,196. which shows the drop down for the past 7 weeks accumulated landed at 9.2% and 11.3% since the beginning of this year. But these 7 weeks caused most of the fall. This is the worst performance since the year 2001. At the same time, the US is facing the crackdown of dot-com bubbles and 9/11 right after. Even in the following subprime mortgage crisis in the year 2008, Dow Jones did not have dropped down for this long period of time, which is the worst performance for Dow Jones within 20 years. As we can see, the correlation of the first cryptocurrency with the US stock came up to 90%. In another word, if the US stock keeps falling, it will be really dangerous for current crypto holders. Also, the global economy is not as stable as expected. This is the main reason why those leading investors want us to switch our current assets to oil and gold, which includes George Soros buying gold and selling the US stocks, also Bridgewater shorting the US economy, and etc. According to Twitter, Justin's son and CZ, the CEO of Finance, agrees on the Persian capital mention committing 10 million USDD to recover the 236k UST holders. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. This is a daily candlestick chart for Bitcoin. As we talked about last time, the red candlestick did cover the green one, but the strength is now not as strong as before, so which created the market that slightly went up. So actually right now, because the drop down strength is not as high as before, there will be a higher probability of the market going up. As we can see, Bitcoin is currently facing a pressure point, and if it breaks a pressure point, it will go up, but if it doesn't, it will go slightly down. And based on the calculation of the pressure and support, there will be 20% of probability that the trend is going to rise, and 70% of probability the trend will go down. And in this chart, it's also the hourly candlestick. We can see the pressure point will be at 30,791, and the support point will be at 28,879. This is the uptrend line for the hourly candlestick for Bitcoin. We can see if it breaks the uptrend line, it will rise directly, but if it doesn't, it will drop down. This is a possible pattern that I drew out that how Bitcoin might go. Overall, this point is really critical. It can determine whether the trend will die or revive. If it goes up and breaks the pressure, there will be a really high probability of it pulling up. But if it doesn't, and it will continue to go down. Personally, I really hope it goes down first, so it will create a really good pricing for me to put the rest of my asset in and to create more current position before the market and the trend goes up again. Thank you for watching Watch Out Crypto. I am Alan Chang. I'll see you next time.